all of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024.
Did he really know all along? The comedian Katt Williams has never shied away from statements that might get him in trouble. But his iconic appearance on Club Shay Shay and the things he said about Diddy are far from controversial now. So what did he say? And did he really predict what was going to happen next? Here's what happened. The rumors about Diddy's alleged horrific criminal behavior have been bubbling up for a long time now. When Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles were raided this year as a part of an ongoing trafficking investigation, it was almost like no one was surprised. But back when Katt was talking about Diddy, people were shocked by what he was willing to claim. The raid came after months of lawsuits accusing Diddy of harm, substance-fueled parties, and trafficking. Now that the case is almost upon us, people have started to look back at Katt's interview. And many now believe that Katt actually predicted Diddy's downfall months before it began. In January of this year, Katt appeared on the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharpe. During the interview, Katt made bold claims about the music industry and several well-known figures in it. But what made the headlines was that he specifically mentioned Diddy in a rant that has since gone viral. He said, "I gotta protect my integrity because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no." Katt hinted at Diddy's notorious parties, which the public now knows were referred to as freak-offs. Katt even suggested that there was more going on behind the scenes than most people knew. The interview, which lasted nearly 3 hours, touched on a range of topics from Katt's career to his views on the entertainment world. However, it was his comments on Diddy that have now drawn the most attention. Katt's cryptic remarks seemed to imply he knew secrets about Diddy. At times, it was hard to know if the comedian was just trying to be funny or if he was trying to warn us about something much more real and much more dangerous. He said, "It doesn't matter if you, Diddy, or whoever you is, all lies will be exposed." The timing of Katt's statements and the subsequent raid on Diddy's homes has made many people wonder if the comedian was trying to let us know what was about to happen. After the raid, clips from the Club Shay Shay interview resurfaced on social media. The online community started connecting the dots, with many believing Katt had inside knowledge about Diddy's activities. One Twitter user said, "Katt Williams tried to tell us about Diddy's parties." Another called Katt the Oracle. But the truth is that Katt is far from the first to give a voice to the stories about Diddy. The producer has long been surrounded by rumors of wild parties and questionable behavior. But it was only last year that people in power started taking the rumors seriously. And it all started because of the courage one person showed in coming forward with their story. Diddy's former girlfriend, Cassie, filed a lawsuit against him in 2023, accusing him of years of harm. She claimed that he forced her into intimate acts with other men, filmed the encounters, and exposed her to a fast-paced, substance-fueled lifestyle. Though Diddy settled the lawsuit shortly after it was filed, it was the beginning of the end for his reputation, and possibly more. Other women soon came forward with their own stories of sexual assault, spiking, and harm at the hands of Diddy. In December 2023, Diddy was hit with 2 more lawsuits. One of the women accused him of trafficking and harm, and the scandal surrounding him grew and grew. Then, in February of this year, music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a lawsuit with more shocking claims against Diddy. He alleged that Diddy had spiked and harassed him. Rodney also alleged that Diddy hosted parties where underage girls were present and that he was forced to procure women for the music mogul. It felt like Diddy's private life was being exposed. It wasn't long before a federal investigation into trafficking followed. Diddy's houses were raided and some insane evidence was collected in relation to the stories of his freak-off parties. For example, it was reported that investigators seized over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and illegal substances. This month, Diddy was arrested and is now awaiting trial behind bars. By the time of his arrest, most people were aware of the allegations against him and had pretty much made up their minds about what the truth really is in this story. But at least one person made it clear that they had made up their mind many months earlier. In light of everything that's happened since, Katt's remarks on the podcast now seem scarily accurate. He is on record stating that 2024 would be the year many secrets in the industry would be exposed. Katt claimed that he had spent 30 years collecting information and secrets about people in the business. He also stated that he had receipts to back up his claims, though he chose not to give us any further details. But Katt went on to say that those who had wronged others would be held accountable. For many fans, the raid on Diddy's homes was a sign that Katt knew exactly what he was talking about. News outlets reported that authorities from Homeland Security arrived at one of Diddy's homes by boat, while other agents were seen outside his Los Angeles mansion. Even Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian, were reportedly detained outside the LA property while agents conducted the search. Though neither son was arrested, the event was a dramatic scene, which further stoked the attention of the media and the public. The raids were a part of an investigation led by the Southern District of New York, a district known for handling high-profile cases involving organized crime and trafficking. Katt's comments about Diddy were just an example of what he believed was really going on in the music industry today. After being proved right on at least one count, many are now assessing Katt's other comments with a renewed focus. A lot of people are now questioning how much others in the industry knew about Diddy's behavior, but chose to stay silent. Katt, however, seems to be an exception. In his interview, he stressed the importance of maintaining his integrity and refusing to be drawn into the darker side of Hollywood. To prove he had done just that, he made some more huge claims. He said, "I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. Katt seemed to take pride in staying true to himself, even if it meant walking away from some crazy financial gain and possibly turning his back on a few pretty important business relationships. At the time, many viewers simply assumed that Katt was having fun with another one of his crazy rants. But now that Diddy is sitting in a cell awaiting trial, this is no longer the case. While Diddy has denied all the allegations against him, the legal battles are far from over. It doesn't look like Katt has made any more comments on Diddy's case since his bombshell interview, but if he does, it's likely that a lot more people will be paying attention the second time around. But what do you guys think? Did Katt know what was coming for Diddy? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.